thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. Our game tonight featuring the Toronto Raptors, and just about ready to start this one off. But before we do, let's get a last-second report from David Aldridge.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be.
And the message usually received, DA, thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. And for the Raptors, the forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Then it's Bridges. That's Hamilton in at the point. Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talent. The rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
Here's the teardrop. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The motor Pascal has never stops, showing great activity on the glass to keep plays going.
Now Suggs. And he's off on his first shot of the game. The tray. No good from Hamilton. Deflects the pass, and stolen by Siakam. Poked away, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Here's Hardy, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Got a piece of it. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Off the inbound pass.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
And they pick up 2.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And the Raptors miss again. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Clippers moving the ball around. To the left wing. And stolen by Hamilton. Takes it inside. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Siakam throws it down.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance. Able to complete the play through contact.
To the right side. Here's Fisher. Good D by Siakam. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were the...
Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And now, let's take one more look at that great mobile one drive.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
And the Raptors making a change here. Brooks checked in. Goes up off the inbound. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
And at a certain point, You just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws at this point.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Suggs got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. And that one's good from Fisher. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Banton, the pass to Anunoby. Here's Banton. Cloak loose. Suggs with the steal. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Outside Curry. Out to the right wing. Inside. Here's Anunoby. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
Out of bounds. It is still Raptors ball.
Shot from the inbound. And can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
His first personal foul.
Raptors have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
At the line for Toronto.
He hits both from the stripe.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
It's blocked. Here's Banton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his
The Raptors shooting their
personal
5th and 6th free throws of the game. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Anunoby. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's Suggs. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for the Raptors. VanVleet outside. And the Raptors miss again. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to Los Angeles.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Ugly, ugly display. I thought they'd be more competitive, but I was wrong.
Davis with the bucket.
Terrific use of his body to open up space on the inside.
Clippers trail by 3. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. 8 feet away. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Brooks. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All VanVleet does is make winning plays.
Brooks against Fisher. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Curry with the bounce pass. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
Raptors ball. Now into the lineup for your Raptors.
5 seconds left in the first quarter. For 3, VanVleet. That one, no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Raptors lead by 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
9. Please give a big round of applause.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
And for Los Angeles, we've got ball. Ivica Zubac is out there with Hawkins. And it's man in at the 1.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
It's Hawkins on the wing. The jump hook. Second chance effort. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Zubac.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Defended by Bridges. 13 feet away. Bridges with the board.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Here's Hawkins. Oh, that's blocked. And they get it back. Knocked loose. On the wing, Bridges. From the baseline. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
There's the pass to Man. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Pass to Hawkins.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Ball with it. Oh, Hamilton defending. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Raptors.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion, loving the hustle.
And such a great job of being active and aggressive with their hands. They're just putting ball handlers on their heels.
Brooks checked in for Toronto.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
It's his first trip to the line. And he can't get the first one.
Hamilton. That's his second.
And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Anunoby kicks to Hamilton. Brooks outside. Over Hawkins. Brooks misses. Clippers trail by 7. Hawkins with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Man passes to Zubac. Ball against Anunoby. Ball no good. Hawkins. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guy at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Man passes to Hawkins. Takes it off the glass. Hawkins has got his second basket.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Hamilton kicks to Brooks. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Here's Man, covered by Hamilton. Passes it to Zubac. Down low. Here's Hawkins, and he banks in the layup. Hawkins has got 6.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Goodness, save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam King. Pass to Man. Hawkins against Brooks. He doesn't hit that one. And Toronto will come the other way.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to...
Oh!
Yes!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Hawkins passes to Man. Here's Ball. He's guarded by Anunoby. Lock at 6. And there's the pass to Zubac. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Substitution on the court.
8 seconds left in the first half of basketball. A steal, and the Clippers call time here. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
Here's Mann.
He beat the buzzer.
Wow. And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
And so that's the end of the first half. Toronto ahead, up by 10. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Duran Lou. Duran, what problems are you seeing out there?
We haven't made shots. We just got to relax. We just got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Duran. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. An excellent second quarter from these guys, and they lead by 10 at the half. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Raptors.
They've just gone about their business, playing a great, solid, all-around game. I think the score is what we thought it would be. I expect them to keep their foot on the gas in the second half and not let things get any closer, Ernie.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Clippers.
Hey, Ernie, it's not hard to see why they're down. They're not even shooting 35% from the field. They've got to come up with some new wrinkles.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
For your North Side Crew. Make some noise, Toronto.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Clippers trail by 10. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Then it's Bridges. That's Hamilton in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game. Toronto shooting at a decent 44% clip here.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And here's Barnes for 3, and they recover it. Here's Siakam. And another shot, and it's denied. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Raptors ball.
Bridges outside. 5 to shoot. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Bridges. Siakam's got 6 points. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player that any team would love to have.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. To the left side wing. From 17 feet out, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
Easy look for mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
That Here's a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
And stolen by Siakam. Wide open. And off the glass. That one's good. And the Raptors lead by 6.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And let's also add, he has touch from there. That's a solid shot for him.
Fast break Toronto. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
It's on Jalen Suggs.
A foul can't hold Pascal Siakam's shot back. He commits to the play and gets it in the air because he knows he makes a living at the line. He invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Barnes outside. Pass to Siakam. All sorts of time. The Clippers grab the miss. Fisher's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Hardy. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. That one drops for him.
And Suggs is showcasing his versatility, which includes keeping his teammates involved.
Bridges outside. Suggs with the steal. Over to the left wing. Covered by Siakam. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 4-point Raptor lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Bridges passes to Siakam.
Pascal Siakam with the nice move in that painted area.
To the wing right side. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Canada's best dance team is coming your way, fans. Here they are, your North Side.
So it's Toronto now. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
One more time, Theo. Let's hear it.
Hardy passes to Fisher. Good. He has 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Suggs with the steal. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Smart and decisive when gambling defensively. Suggs excellent at forcing turnovers.
It's to Curry. Six to shoot. A pass to Van Vliet. On deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Fisher's got 7 rebounds in the game. Into the lane.
And not efficient in that first half, but they have really picked it up here. The shots that weren't falling earlier are finally finding the bottom of the net.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Oh!
No, he didn't.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Clippers lead by 4. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So for the Clippers right now, fires from 18. Good on that shot. With that, the Los Angeles is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Hamilton. Suggs with the ball. And here's Fisher. Brooks grabs the board. It's tipped. Fisher with the ball. Picked up by Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle steps for the Clippers.
Their defense. It's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Siakam is checked in for Brooks. Barnes comes in for Curry, and it's Bridges in for Terrence Davis.
Raw speed helps Suggs out there, keeping them ahead of the defense on the fast break.
He lobs it up. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And the Raptors call time here.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Olney.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. We know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
Okay, David, thanks. It's good.
We talk about Siakam's versatility. Great timing and location on the pass.
Clippers leading by 3. Now, here's Suggs. To the middle. Here's Fisher. And he can't bank that one in.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play. So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job. And all second half, they haven't gotten stops with any consistency.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. A fader. They get the rebound. Siakam, that's good.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Right wing. Now, here's Hardy. Defended by Bridges. Back to Hamilton. Pass to Siakam. And the shot is long. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Hardy. The shot comes out. Good D by Barnes. On the wing, Bridges. Offensive rebound. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. That 3 off the mark. The Raptors have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Hamilton. Oh,
yes.
And he goes in for the jump.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
This is it to Hardy. Fisher with the ball. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 3. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Pascal Siakam.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
Toronto calls timeout. They're leading by 1. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. 1:07 left in the game. Hamilton, 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Works that one inside nicely.
Clippers trail by 3. Covered by Barnes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
And so he makes both from the line.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Here's the lob to the hoop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
How about the commitment on defense from Scotty Barnes? Skilled at swatting them away.
Pass to Bridges. Driving the lane. Takes it out to Siakam. Clock at 4. Can't hit from 12.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
And the Raptors call time here. They're in front by 1. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bridges. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 3. 3 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And they need a 3 to tie. Look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and a fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Pascal. You've been getting stops, getting out and running. What is working defensively?
Our energy was where we wanted to be, and that's how we got to put.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.